No,
Shit.
what is that? I know. All of a sudden, okay. First off, hold on. I just started recording, and I don't know. I'm sure the microphone didn't pick it up, but Zoom all of a sudden wanted to say recording in progress, which to me is like, maybe the numbers are going a little higher.
Yeah, yeah. And the
Vaccine
creepiest
episodes,
voice too, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
things like that. Yeah, exactly. Just
uh-huh.
started reading some Philip K. Dick, by the way.
Which
So,
one?
Ubik, because you guys
Oh,
talked about it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Yeah,
you and Adam, and I was like, yeah, come on, start reading that.
yeah.
This will be
That's
2 for 2 on books I've read because of things you've mentioned with a guest.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, Larry can't go wrong with Adam. Or yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna give it a
like,
go because he recommended
yeah.
like one of the better
Well,
directors
he's yeah.
like I've
Well,
seen
and
lately, and like it's
and he
he's
says that's like one of the best books of all, one of the best pieces of literature like of
love
all
it so
time,
far.
basically.
I'm about
And
80 pages in like right now, so
what's cool about that one is there's no like Amazon Prime like Ubik series that is like way whacker than the book.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Or some, so it's like it's been untouched by that Philip K. Dick media forces or whatever. Yeah.
Love an uncut or untouched
Yeah.
Philip K. Dick personally.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Uncut Philip K. Dick. Yeah.
That's like Uncut Gems, but
Yeah.
Uncut Philip K. Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the 5 to the 6, we be in the mix with that rare candy paint job on the whip. I need food for the kids, money for the rent. Fuck a lockdown, baby, I can't do that shit. And I don't never vote, cause I'm fucking broke. And either way, I know the police ain't gon' leave me alone. On a plane, about to visit Glen and Crypto told me I should bring the Glock with me. So I packed up my piece and I'm sliding. Cause we might get caught up in a riot. Middle finger Trump, middle finger Biden. Fuck a left, fuck a right, is you riding? Know you love to see it, dudes rocking. Ain't no politics, baby, we just talking. From the birds to the bricks, we be in the mix with that rare candy paint job on the whip. Who you with?
Man, Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. Yeah, I sent the clip to you, the clip of him being a pedophile. Okay, I'll say that.
Should we tell him that I thought?
Yeah,
I thought it was the old one, but
you
it's
thought
the
it
new
was.
one?
You were like, you were about to be like, oh, I love this clip. I remember this. Like you were about to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
And well, it turns out it was a new clip because you said the White House. So I'll play the clip for you guys. It's rough. We all know Biden likes to sniff little girls. It's been caught on camera, multiple mediums and stuff like that. Tara Reid stuff's kind of resurfacing. And
Wait, what?
Yeah, a little bit. It was trending today, so because of that, maybe because I don't know, chicken or the egg, right? Was it the Tara Reid or the ninth girl you thought was 19 when she was 6? You know, like yeah, what came first? The old proverb.
These girls, they're maturing so quickly.
Yeah, what came first? Yeah. And so this is Joe Biden, and Joe Biden is, well, I don't know, man. Like because the conservatives are going to run with this, right? Like they're going to. Yeah. I mean, you can only hope, right? Like you can only hope that the conservative, because like I've been talking to a couple of my buddies, like conservatives aren't concerned enough about like shit Biden's actually doing. Like it's all like cancel culture. They're just like, which like, all right, like honestly, like I really hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I absolutely.
But this is the way it always is. They pick like like this is like the dumb
the culture shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the way the libs do too. It's culture shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll flip by Fox News. I don't see them going. It's all just canceled. But like this school teacher can't wear his MAGA hat anymore. It's like that sucks.
Ran the numbers. They ran the numbers, the ratings and shit. You know, they're just like, that's all they did. Yeah, MAGA hat for.
Yeah, this teacher can't wear his MAGA hat anymore.
Yeah,
like that's just. It's like tonight.
It wasn't even a real one. It was a parody.
Yeah, I know. It said "Make math great again." Let's see. So yeah, this is Biden.
Veterans, because they're devoted to you. If they're family members, the caregivers, survivors, will call Virginia home. I'm especially honored to share the stage with Brittany and Jordan and Nathan and Margaret Catherine. I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what, and look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady with her legs crossed. Brittany, you're doing triple duty, as a veteran, a military spouse, and a teacher.
Right on.
All right, hang on. Like, what's the worst thing along those lines that Trump ever said? You know what I mean? Like, if he said that, what the similar reaction would have been. You know, imagine if T-Dog said that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he never did.
Bro.
Like, he never, like, once he was president, didn't say shit like that. Like he said fucking dumb shit.
You know, they're both fucking wilding it out in that arena. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
You know what a
But
good
it's
video
like,
edit would be for somebody who's really good at making edits of that? As soon as he says, like, you look like you're 19 years old, just Steely Dan, hey, 19.
yeah.
Like, just comes in.
Someone do it. Someone's got to do it.
Oh, yeah, it has to be. Somebody from our side of Twitter, if it involves shitting on Biden and Steely Dan, it'll happen.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like it already did. Maybe I'm plagiarizing.
That Venn diagram is like it's like a crescent moon where it doesn't overlap. You know, it's like
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
That looked like a major meeting too, or some like crazy ass like press conference.
Like his handlers are just like,
dude, that must be that's all I want to see is the handlers' reactions, like just a super cut of that.
Oh my god, can you imagine just like somebody secretly making the Biden handler documentary right now, like infiltrating the White House right now? Oh my god, I'm so ready. Yeah, I'm so ready for that.
Yeah. All right, you're starting off hot with that one, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Yeah.
Dude,
damn.
But it is funny though. Like I would love some like legit opposition to this shit from like major conservative media, but you could tell they're kind of the same. Like they're kind of it's they did the same thing with Obama. Obama was all culture shit. You did not really see a lot of like legit like mainstream conservative magazines going at Obama for like Libya and like all that kind of shit. Like none of that.
No, and well, think of the L that like the conservatives took with the like, just wait, Trump's gonna end, he's gonna be the QAnon hero, you know, and then like, you know, in the just how, so yeah, it's all the same shit. I think they're like, maybe they're realizing that maybe this is their first time they're realizing it's not just a Dem thing. That like at like 65 years old as boomer, like they're like, wait, what? It's not just the fucking, you know, like yeah.
So, yeah, exactly. Like, and
did you hear because my mom lives in Eastern Oregon, and I'm not trying to get off topic here, but like
get off topic.
But my cousin, I was chilling with my cousin, or I was talking with them, and they were like, yeah, your mom's apparently really worried about the East Oregon secession thing. Do you know about this?
No, but I
immediately I was like, oh, that's never gonna happen. She's just watching too much CNN or whatever. But then I'm looking it up. It's like, it's actually kind of legit. There's like,
it would be that, yeah.
Her county and 7 others are like trying to make Greater Idaho. It's called
Greater Idaho.
Yeah.
Now that sounds white supremacist. I'm not gonna lie. Like no, like those. That okay. All right. Like we might have to workshop the new name or something.
Yeah.
That's
so I was like looking at Twitter put it up for, you know, they brought the normie shit. They're like, hey, check this out. And so anyway, I was like, all right, you might have something here. Yeah.
So
how crazy would that be though?
Oregon Civil War, when?
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, can you blame, like, Oregon was like arguably the most, and you know, I
used to look like this behind me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, like
exactly.
You know, like our listeners are maybe the type that are like kind of, well, you know, we talk about how dumb.
Don't say the R word. Don't say the R slurs about them. Don't.
No, not like that.
About this before. I always have to stop you.
It's a compliment. I tried to tell them. Yeah. No, just how like we all agree that it's dumb calling like Joe Rogan white supremacist, right? You know, like shit like that, right? Yeah. But like Oregon is like was legit founded as a white supremacist state, you know, and so
West Coast was, yeah.
So arguably they're not getting their money's worth. They're like, Oregon became this fucking hippie shit. Like we got Idaho's our new. We got our sights set on that. You know, that's like their thing now or something.
And like it's very much like a horseshoe theory, I think too. Like where it's like both of those, you're just like like I don't like East Oregon, like, you know, rednecks are like, they're just like you said, legit. Like a lot of them are like legit skinheads and shit. Like fucked up shit like that. So. Yeah,
it's crazy because like I was thinking, because that's all I know about is like extreme lib cities for me in terms of like, you know, Portland and the Bay and stuff and other spots, or like Eastern Oregon where it's, you know, conservative and there's like a few Mexicans, there's no black people or whatever. I've never experienced like the whole like where people live together and hate each other like in the South.
Some of
vibe,
our
you know,
listeners
like
are going, I'm sorry, where is this?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, God, yeah. No, but it's great. Like honestly, like for people like us, like for anyone that's like, man, this woke shit's like too crazy, which I agree. Like, go spend a little time out there, and you might change your tune a little bit. You know, you'll be like,
there's a lot of middle ground we're not exploring here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's that. There's a lot of like, all right, you know, maybe.
Well, it's kind of like look at like where we're from, you know, and we're kind of like, man, this is all just like tech Zuckerberg shit and stuff, you know, and it is where we live and shit, and it's, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I wanted to get into something. Yeah. I felt like we have to touch on it.
Does that make sense? Everything I was just kind of
absolutely,
like,
absolutely. But nonetheless, it's a good time to pivot to where we're from. I feel like we've doxed where we're from enough to where like I don't care enough. I think we've done that. But San Jose, California, fucking mass shooting, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, I think it was 9 people, including the shooter, died in that.
8 plus.
So
8 plus 1. Yeah, and that was at the light rail, like
yeah,
they're
taking that route many times.
Which,
like
which route was it, if you don't mind?
I think it was through downtown San Jose, that one.
Okay, yeah, but it wasn't. Was it a stop or was it like it was their commercial facility?
It was a commercial facility. Yeah, I'm just saying. I've taken the route through downtown San Jose. You're just like right there. You pass the big substation downtown and stuff like that. It's just like it's nuts. And so like nonetheless, like I was reading the story and like I'm always trying to like find like, okay, what's really going on here? And it really just like made sense, if that makes sense, where you're just like, okay, this checks out. As a guy who leans towards like weird conspiracy theories, you're like, okay, this is like this guy, wife left him in like 2005 and he had like a fucked up, he just hated people at his work. He like let certain people go, targeted certain people, and he had 2 legal like California weapons, I guess, like purchased legally, and he was like all this stuff like it just checked out as like just, man, this guy just lost it, you know what I'm saying? Like, which that sucks, but it just kills me because this has happened before. It also happened at the rock quarry out in San Jose. There was a guy who killed, I think it was like double digits, like it was bad. Guy who worked for like 30 years just went off, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy.
I love that brewery, dude. No, just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you go to the, like, we've been locked down, right? Like we've been locked down for so like, especially out here, like for so long. And I'm not trying to blame the lockdown for that. I have no idea if that's related to it, but I just like be cool to people, because like that's a workplace thing. I don't know what goes on, but like people just like, from what I see online, like people spending the last year or so online, you know what I'm saying, and not in real life. Like I feel like that has consequences in real life, because I think online, it's like the way people talk to people online is not the way people talk to people in real life. When it comes to aggression,
they've done like studies and shit on that, right?
It's not even close. Exponential.
And what you said, I like what you said to Jeff last time when you were like, we're just starting to see the ripple effects of what this last. It's not like it's over; it's beginning, you know. And I was like, "Oh shit, that's crazy."
It kills me. And like I said, out here, this city locked down. I don't care what leftists say about the rest of America. I saw this. I lived here for 30 years.
You know what it is, yeah.
I've lived here for 30. You lived here for a long time too. Like it's like it. We know. Yeah. I know what this city's like when it's moving. I have a lot of things I hate about it. You know what I'm saying? But it is where I lived the last 30 years. I'll never say I hate where I lived. Right now, I just hate what it is. And man, it just kills me, like, because I think tensions are going to get real high, and I think we're going to see like more of these incidents. Hopefully not this bad. I just think there's going to be more just like altercation.
Well, it's funny that this happened now at a time when, because of course the gun thing is going to get brought up.
Yeah,
but I won't say who, but I've had multiple close friends, relatives, types that are definitely not conservative, that are like, yeah, we got a gun, like this, like the people you'd never expect.
You can't, you seriously cannot have a gun in California.
It's really, speak on that. What's that about?
No, I mean, like, we have strict gun laws out here.
Yeah.
It's not the gun law at this point.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
It just isn't. Like, people that are blaming, it's like, I'm sorry, like, just this is your state.
Yeah.
Like, this is your state. You see this. How many people do you see? Like, people just aren't carrying guns like that. I mean, hey, there's still violent crime, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's guns, right? Like the argument doesn't hold up out here. Like, there's still violent crime. The conservative argument is right. There's still a lot of violent crime in California. The people buy guns illegally, not legally. Like, it's like, even though I'm not like super on that side, I'm not a big gun guy or anything. It's just like, it holds up. So like, you just can't like you just can't make that argument out here. It's clearly a psychological issue. Like, it's clearly something like dude, I'm sorry. This it's clearly that you have to get to the root cause of that. And like, we are definitely not helping that out here. And like, I just a personal anecdote. I'm sorry, I'm rambling a lot, but like,
no, go. Yeah.
Like a personal anecdote, like what I do, I've talked about it. I work in the road. We fuck up a lot of people's day. You know what I'm saying? No, we do. No, I mean, I'm just saying you the construction, like the physical construction in the road fucks up a lot of people's days.
Yeah.
It's just not a pleasant sight. You know what I'm saying? Ripping up asphalt and stuff like that. And people are like, gotta take detours sometimes. People gotta
the enemy.
Sit there for a while. No, there is no like, construction. Like, no one is ever like that.
Yeah.
When they drive out there. Oh my God. Like, thank you.
Dude, I have
we never got the thank you essential workers.
No, you didn't.
We're in a pandemic. Like,
that's like it's a bipartisan agreement. It was one of those rare things where everyone agrees to hate you.
No, that's what I signed up for, and I don't expect that. But people have been in fucking psychotic lately.
Yeah,
that's some guy.
By the way, can I tell a quick aside about the road construction thing?
Sure,
a quick story.
Yeah,
driving. I've been driving. The last day or so, like around that the hours long trips in it, but I passed. Oh man, I was literally thinking about this like for the rest of last night. I felt so guilty because usually I'm very good driver, but I was so tired and just like over it and shit. And so I was on Google Maps. They had the whole like lane closure ahead kind of thing, and it was slowed down. And they were like, they had this flashing sign that was like debris on roadway clearing in 1 mile, basically. They're clearing debris basically. And so literally my exit was like right at that point, and I had been driving for hours and hours. I'm just like, fuck this, and everything. And they did and it was the center lane closed. They closed the fucking center lane between two trucks, right?
That's tough. Yeah.
Like separated by like a hell of a long margin, like long, but flashing truck guys and everything. No one in the center, no nothing I could see, at least. Debris in the middle. And so I'm like, I went between the two trucks. I went for it, dude. I went because they pushed me to the left. I'm like, I need to get over.
Oh, they can push you left. They can't push Biden.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I cut through, and I could just feel my blood run cold. And then I look at the dude at the end of the other truck who's like out of the truck, and he looks at me and he's just like shakes it, dude. I felt that I felt like you and all side of that. Yeah. I felt like you and all your brothers, like we're like. I felt the wrath of like, deep in my.
All we got.
My bones.
It's all we got out there. It's all we have.
Yeah, and I was like I was like worried for like cops gonna pull me over, and she was like, "Fuck, dude."
I like, people are just insane, man. Like, and they're fucking. Dude, they light me up, dude. They and like that's why I'm scared, because I'm like, dude, I've been doing this shit for like 5 years now, and
it's
like,
a high risk job.
No, they brought out the new, like, it's when you get to that boss after Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat. Like, you're just like it's just shit's crazy, dude. Like I motherfucker doing the mentally disabled shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? To me, just like hey, motherfucker, like
that's hilarious.
I'm like, F slurs, R slurs.
Yeah.
Couple of my coworkers have had N bombs dropped on them. I mean,
to be fair, but we're just
it's some W ones for my Latinx coworkers, and
wait, what? Which one? That's how
I'm not gonna say it. A W slur.
No, say it, dude. No,
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah,
but no, it's just been crazy. So that's all. Talking about the hometown, everybody just be cool. Like, some states opened up a long time ago. Maybe they had this kind of like first kind of wave of it, but it's like this. I'm saying we're seeing this ripple effect of people being inside. I'm seeing it out like in the streets. I see all this shit. I see all the homeless encampments out there. I see cities looking horrible and stuff. Like, like you see the ripple effect. It's nuts.
I got an alert. Like I think it was like. Because like KMEL or like the urban stations will do alerts or whatever, and I or news and shit, and I think it was KMEL, but I follow some of them, but where the clip was like
1061.
Yeah, the clip was just like, I gotta hate on that mass shooting out there. And I was dying. It was like, I gotta hate on it. Like the day it happened. Yeah, I was like, what? Like,
that is some Bay shit. Like, man, what the fuck was that guy doing, awesome, man? Dude. Yeah, just like fuck's that guy's problem.
I was dying, dude.
Yeah. Like I hate joking about that, but yeah, no,
it sucks, dude. It sucks.
It's rough. Yeah. No, I feel it. Like, because like every like big mass shooting I've seen has always been like another town, and I'm always just like,
right,
like cracking jokes, and then I'm like, it was
Colorado
here. I was like, hey,
bad,
stop, like I was like saying that, hey, stop that, guys.
Yeah, no, and it's crazy. My friends were visiting Boulder when that last one happened. They were like, they're like, hey, we got to Boulder, and then boom, the news was like fucked up. It's crazy. Yeah,
did they do it?
And it's obviously, did they do
it? Hey, I just got to Boulder.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
See, I could just joke about another town, no problem.
I know. Yeah. Exactly, dude. Yeah. I gotta hate on that Boulder. Fucking.
What if there was a guy that was just his YouTube channel?
Yeah.
I gotta hate on that Naples, Florida. Yeah.
God, nothing like the Italian version.
Yeah.
You
hear about that mass shooting out there? I had to hate on that Minneapolis mass shooting. Just a bunch of 6-second clips on his YouTube channel.
Yeah. No, it's fucked up. But I'm like, honestly, like, come on, it's so structural. I'm not even sure we'll end mass shootings for as long as we have what we call cities. Like literally, I'm there. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way to have a city and have everyone in that city the way we've designed it.
Well, how do they do it elsewhere though? Like they don't. We literally okay. Like Europe has cities. Do they have mass shootings out there all the time? I'm not saying it's a gun thing. I'm just saying like it's clearly something we're doing to our people here.
Yeah. I think it's a despair thing. I think it's, I don't know. It's a lot of shit. And it's like
people are hopeless, I don't know, like, man, like
hopeless. And just people are like, man, mental illness is just crazy as fuck. Think of like the craziest shit you've ever thought, like as like a normal person, a normal dude. I'm not saying anyone's normal or whatever.
Yeah.
And then think like, and then think like, man, every 1 out of 10,000 has it literally 100 times worse than me, in terms of like mentally or whatever, right? It's like, of course they're gonna snap. I'm not justifying it or saying it's good or bad, but it's like just the numbers alone. There's gonna be some fucker that's like, all right, let's go.
You're saying it's a density thing. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think ideologically, yes, spread out. You know what I'm saying? Like I see what you're saying. Like it's just we're doing like. You should be able to at least not have mass shooting. I could see if there were like fist fights, like it was like, damn, we have a huge fist fight problem,
No, I'm saying, this is a notch above for sure. Like, remember the discourse, the just let the kids fight it out with knives discourse a couple weeks ago. Remember that shit?
I actually might have missed that one. What's that all about?
No, you were posting about it all actually a lot. I remember when the knife fight. Remember the knife fight?
Oh, yeah. That. Yeah. Okay. I thought that was just like parents. Like we should just let our like. I thought that was when you said a few weeks. I think it was a bit longer, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's
yeah. Well, nonetheless, let's move on here. Seth Rogen said something today, or not today. This was a couple days ago. And
are we out of the fucking sad shit? I might have to hit the vape pen for cruising forward in this episode.
Yeah. No, okay. I think we're done with the sad things because
just didn't want to be like, oh, that's so fucked up. Just like
I was hitting it beforehand before all this stuff.
Yeah.
Look at Seth Rogen, man. First off, like I'm not talking about what's going on. Seth Rogen looks like a tech CEO now. Doesn't he?
He's like Jack Dorsey's like fucking like CFO or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then you it's nuts. Like, and I don't know. The Seth Rogen. So what did Seth Rogen say? Seth Rogen says comedians shouldn't complain about cancel culture. So I click on the article, right? I click on the article. It's on IndieWire, and let's see what Seth Rogen's talking about. If this thing ever loads up. Love ad for an article. Skip ad. Yes. Thank you. So Seth Rogen appeared on Good Morning Britain, and he was saying there are certain jokes that for sure have not aged well. I think that's the nature of comedy. I think conceptually these movies are sound and there's a reason they've lasted as long as far as people still watching them enjoy today. Jokes are not necessarily built to last, right? So like that, taking that quote into context, like I think he's right about that.
That sounds way better than the headline for sure. Like, it's
and you, that's why I don't have a beef with, like, I posted that and I was just like, my question was, I just like made a question off the post. It wasn't so much I wasn't like, hey Seth Rogen, what do you think of my question? Like, it wasn't like that. It was
like
more
a leading question.
It was more so like, do you guys think that comedy is truly like doing well right now? Like with the rules. There's obviously rules. People pretend there's not rules. There's rules to comedy now. Like if you're 30 like us, and happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
31, ancient, some would say.
That's right. Yeah.
And
I'm stoked, man. No,
look, I'm 30. I just can't imagine 31. Like, I just
I don't know, man. What the funny thing about that, like everyone worries about getting older or whatever, and man, like you know me, my 20s were fucking trash.
Yeah, no,
so
I love this right now. What you're saying,
so I'm like, I'm ready for a whole new, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have the cool 20s that people had, or like they're like, oh, I'm gonna miss that. I'm like, thank God that shit. So you know what I mean? Yeah,
I had fun, but it was like I was like, it wasn't good. Like I wasn't like. But it wasn't like oh dude, my 20s were insane. Like it wasn't like that. Like those guys, I'm like, well, at least you had like for me, I was doing a lot of fun stuff, but now I'm like, no, I'm me now. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. And for all the people I see on like Twitter and like people that listen to this podcast, a lot of them are like younger, and I see them like the stuff they'll post is like kind of like struggling type stuff, and I'm like, look, it gets better. Like just keep doing what you're doing. Don't fucking go insane over like trying to be what you're trying to be. Like, don't worry about like getting 10 degrees. You don't have to go full trad. It's okay.
Yeah. You'll grow out of it. Yeah.
You don't have to, like I said, like, go into a tough shed, twice a month or like once a month for when you're on, your period and stuff. Like you don't have to do that kind of stuff. Like the old school kind of stuff. Like you just don't, you don't have to do that. Like it gets better. And you're looking at two examples of it, two men that decided at 30 to start a podcast. Like, I mean, you're talking about
unprecedented, dude.
We're talking people thriving right now.
Dude, we're paving the way, dude. Never been done before, dude.
You're talking to two just absolute kings here.
Pinnacle fucking masculine.
It gets better. But I truly mean
it's way better. Dude.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I mean, we're trying to end shirts this decade, dude. Just wait.
If your 30s aren't better than your 20s, you fucked up.
That's facts, dude. Especially as a man, dude. Like I hate to make it like a gender thing, but especially.
Well, everyone knows for women. That's not. No, but you fucked up. That's my take on that. Anyways, back to Seth Rogen. So my question, right, off of Seth Rogen, because like for Seth Rogen, he's saying what he has to say.
Yeah. Do you think it's
if you want to do? Well, first off, he has like 2 films or like say has a show and a movie coming out like simultaneously. I mean, there's a reason these headlines pop up. And so I know he was saying that, but this is the look, I'm not trying to do the like white man persecution thing, but it is like the thing you have to do to be a white man in comedy nowadays is to like
at that level.
If you're at that level, right? Doing Disney. He did Lion King and stuff like that. Like he's doing like Disney level shit. You have to say that. Like I have no idea if Seth Rogen means that. Like I have no idea. Like that's just the like I'm not saying like, oh, good job, you're working for Disney. Like I hate that shit. But if that's what you want to do, this has to come out.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Patreon, to like he's not. Yeah,
that would be hilarious if he did.
Yeah, but I saw the take. What was the take that like? It's kind of dumb because comedy is either like ignoring the cancel culture thing or only talking about it. It's kind of like one of those dumb like where you can't just be free and funny, which is what comedy's all about. Which is why the shit's bad. But now it's like, you know what I mean? It was cool when like Dave Chappelle did it 6 years ago or whatever. Now it's like, okay, like can we move on? And I feel most people have decided by now which camp they fall into, and most people fall in the like fuck this shit camp, So
like no, and
like you know what I mean? Yeah.
To your point, I agree, and I want to build on that. Like what what I see is like, again, there's rules that are set, but it's not for people's enjoyment, it's for acceptability, right? Like it's not, this is like, I hardly ever see anything that's meant for me to just sit back and truly enjoy it. Like they want to code everything in like political humor. Like I remember I saw I forget what this movie's called, but it has Jonah Hill's sister in it, and it's supposed to be like the lady super bad. You know what I mean? That was marketed. So I'm thinking, okay, if it's like I like Bridesmaids. I thought that was a funny movie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, that's good. Maybe this is like this, you know?
Okay.
And because women are allowed to be like crude, you know what I'm saying? Like now, like it's almost to the point where you're like, all right, relax.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like they're allowed to be like crude and stuff. So I'm thinking this is what that movie's gonna be like. But like there was like times where there would be like the script would be rolling, right? And it's literally like super bad. It's like the kind of like Jonah Hill looking person, and then the Michael Cera like tall gawky girl like instead. You know what I mean? And there were times in that movie where they'd be like making funny like jokes about like shitting your pants and stuff, and then they'd be like, and then my friend who's non-binary, and we were like, what the heck? Like you're like, oh no, like you just not, it's like a PSA in the fucking thing. Like it's like, come on. Like,
and it's, man, it is
to have that work it into the script, like work it in there, like
but even that,
talent,
man,
as a writer,
even that's hard to do. Like it's hard to do with, it's extremely difficult to do without coming off as super, because it's the opposite of spontaneity, and you know what I mean? It's I know what you mean. And I mean, it's funny because you can kind of do that in like a Marvel film or whatever, but it sticks out like a sore thumb in a comedy, right?
Right.
And what was the take? Oh yeah, it's kind of like how I saw this interesting take on. That's why I love Twitter. Just like normal people have the most genius takes. Did you see the Friends versus Seinfeld discourse on like that shit?
Yeah,
because small tweet.
But I know where I stand. So
no, well, it was interesting. They were saying like, you know, like Seinfeld basically admitted that it was just like a trash show, and that's what made it genius, you know, kind of, and that they weren't trying to do anything. And
right.
Whereas and someone was like, you know, I could write 10 drama scripts for Friends right now. I couldn't write one comedy for Seinfeld. That's the genius of it, you know. And you knew the characters were trash, but that's what made it good, kind of thing,
right?
You know, and that, I forget where I was going with that, but like how you know. With a comedy, it can't be forced. It can't have that element to it. You know, the whole like adding, then it deflates it, the whole thing, you know. And you know what movie was, did you ever see, I'm just thinking of this now, did you ever see that movie Blockers?
That doesn't ring a bell.
It's an old or it's a couple years old now, I think. And it has John Cena, right? And that dude, and
okay,
and
the wrestler
as like a dad, as like a dad, and it has Hannibal Buress in it too, but he's like a minor role.
Was that ever in theaters?
I don't know, but it's like it is kind of like a female Superbad thing where these girls are trying to get laid for prom, basically. And it's like, I love that movie. It slaps for like what it is, you know. It's
which
like,
is not even true.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
These women are trying to get laid for fun. It's like, it'll happen if you're down. Like,
It's like,
like
that's the funny
we're
thing.
trying so hard. It's like, it's you have what?
I know. Yeah. Premise aside, which is like, and that's the funny thing is like half of them cop out at the end. They're like, they could, but they're like, I'm not ready, you know.
And that's real prom.
Fair.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's the real. But no, it's but it dude, it slaps, and like all the leads are hella there. It's fantastic, dude. And I thought it was hilarious, and I don't know, it wasn't like too try hardy or anything,
right?
Watch that one. That's a good
you
one.
Can do it, right? Like you can do it. It's just like, again, when humor doesn't feel organic, when it feels calculated, when it feels sterilized, you know. Because
how do you
like,
feel
again,
about Sarah Silverman? Because she epitomizes like what he's talking about.
I mean, years and years and years ago, like, no, she was very funny and all that, but it's like, just like insane, like lib shit. I mean, that's the problem is like her comedy is her politics, and that's what I hate. Like, her comedy didn't used to be her politics.
Remember, like with Dave Chappelle, you would have to try and figure it out. You're like, what does this guy actually believe?
He'd drop
a
conservative take. He would drop like not even conservative. It was just like, if you knew like an older black dude, like you're like, that take. But like, like you just, He was one of those guys. He would drop, and then he would say some like super like progressive like thing, and then you didn't know his politics.
It
but
sounded like he came to his own conclusions
and well crafted. He wouldn't just off the bat like nowadays it's like some fucking like I don't even want to say woman because you don't but like comes out in like weird like ironic overalls and like a striped shirt underneath, and they're like I was on Tinder and like it just sucks like no, that's what I'm saying. Like for people my age, like it's like you watch shit now.
That's funnier than their whole set, dude. What you just said. Oh my god.
Just super curly hair, like just not even brushed and stuff. It's yeah.
Well,
it's terrible.
Sorry to cut you off, but I feel like anyone that's still on that, like whatever, like man or woman or whatever, that's still like they can do comedy too. It's like, man, we've been knowing it's not like if you're still at that level, you're not.
They've always been funny. I mean,
exactly.
For if you did ratios, in scale, but they've always been funny. No, it's true. Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying that's weird. Like if you have to try to like I'm gonna do this. It's like Lisa Simpson on the football team. You know that joke, right? That's how I feel, at least, where it's like no one's tripped, no one cares. It's like, man, speaking of genius comedy.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like there is still funny stuff. That's what's great. But the problem is like look at the way TV and streaming and all that is set up. Look at all the choices you have. But everything still seems to be along the same wavelength, except for a couple things that basically zig when everybody else zags.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's all
they brought up I'm sorry, what in this thread I was talking about, one person brought up, and I thought this was a good point that they brought up. I think they kind of like the woke comedy. That was what I got out of this. It was kind of like I like it, but here's why I'm not going to tell you that. And this person did say like, okay, the problem is like that like it's kind of gotten a little politicized and like maybe too like a little too woke and stuff, and without that like pushback of it. But the pushback is just like the people mad at like having stand-up specials like triggered and like and they've said Andrew Schulz, which okay, who's funnier, the woke people or Andrew Schulz?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but first off, okay,
and he talks about all sorts of shit. Yeah.
So okay, there's he can, right? And you don't know that the people who fucking try to drop like 2021 like funny for 2 weeks in 2021 jokes, you don't know if those people are funny in any other era. Like Andrew Schulz is crushing it on Opie and Anthony in the 90s. If he goes on there, like he's crushing. He goes on Howard Stern in the 90s.
He's just a naturally funny dude.
Yeah, just funny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like,
yeah,
but it felt like I don't like Andrew Schulz was that take, but I will say it's fair. Like, okay, it's fair. There is like a basically anti SJW comedy like niche market, which can get you on Netflix. It can get you there. There's a market for it. I think it's a huge market, to be honest. Like I think most people are like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. But okay, say you want to like eliminate that market. All you have to do is make comedy less woke, and that market doesn't exist.
Well, that's the thing.
There's only one solution to getting rid of the thing you hate is to not force it on the other side.
And it's exactly. That's beautifully put. And it's kind of funny because it's not about, because you know how like pro or people that don't care, they're like cancel culture doesn't exist. Like this guy got canceled and now he has a book deal or whatever, right? Really, what it's about is if you're willing to be brave enough or whatever or if you just say what's on your mind regardless of the consequences, you will be pushed out of the mainstream, right? In terms of like you can't get a job at Disney anymore, right? Or you can't look what the Mandalorian chick said about, because she's like
that's what Gina Carano,
like they fired her ass, she's not getting that job anymore.
Done.
It's like and it's like maybe she like said it in the instant, she was making like a Holocaust comparison, which is probably kind of dumb.
It was a tougher quote. I was just kind of like, wow, death penalty, huh? Like that was just bad, like for your career. But
so I guess what I'm saying is like really what you're saying is sorry, what I love about that is like the week after she was on that whole like oh, we're gonna come back stronger. I'm teaming with Ben Shapiro to write like a modern, like no cancel culture like drama. I'm like,
I'll put it to you this way. Let's
Nah.
go back and road construction. Yeah, but let's go to a road construction metaphor. When there's only one detour,
you got to take it.
that's all. What else can you go? You have to, at that point, you have
That's
to go to
funny.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that's like me. I had to go through.
He's
that
like the
center lane.
Godfather kicking back.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to join me now, huh? Oh, well,
you want to do my podcast
Yeah.
with the shitty lights, huh?
Yeah. Want to listen to me play violin in the kitchen, huh? Yeah. But you want to meet my lovely children and wife, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. But no, there is only one way when that happens, and that's why what I'm saying is you have to get rid of the fucking crazy, monopoly of thought in comedy right now, because it's clearly the shit that's getting pushed. You can see that there's just cream is not rising to the top, is what I'm saying. Now.
And what it does is it just, I mean, I'm probably stating the obvious, but it makes it so that the only people that break it are the people that don't care about the consequences or what people think of them. So naturally they're going to have crazier beliefs to begin with. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's after a while, it's like safe to come out of the shell, the woke shell or whatever, and be like, and then all the other comedians, they'll say that they were on that the whole time, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, people are like, this person's problematic. It's like, yeah, no shit, because they're the ones willing to break it. You know what I mean?
Where is the edge? You don't even let people find the edge anymore. That's the problem. Is like you're not like, it's so calculated. What I hate about this new lib shit is how calculated it is. Have you ever seen Along Came Polly? Remember that movie?
No, I never did. Yeah.
So it's Philip Seymour Hoffman, great comedy role, but Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller is it's Ben Stiller, Jennifer Aniston, and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, okay,
and it's good. It came out like I think when we were in high school,
Mhm.
like around that time. I actually thought it was really funny. You know, what I mean, that's some people. We have some like film art people that follow. They're gonna be like, oh God, unsubscribe.
Yeah,
it's like oh God, Morrissey playing in the background, just
click,
black
blocked.
turtleneck, and they're like,
blocked for the pro. Yeah, look at our movie takes are not good.
No,
I know blockers.
I'm gonna quote Napoleon Dynamite soon. But
we need to watch some other shit.
Exactly.
No, go on. Sorry.
Okay. Along Came Polly. That's where I was. And with that movie, Ben Stiller's like job title is he's like this big fucking nerd that does risk assessment.
Okay.
So all throughout the movie, he's like, Jennifer Aniston's gonna walk over like those subway grate things, like on the thing. He's like, oh, there's 12% chance, and like he's like doing he's doing that the whole time. And I feel like that's what like lib shit is now. It's all great. Like zero, right? We need to get to zero COVID. We need to get to zero risk in comedy. We need to get to zero risk in me going outside because my neighbor might have voted for Trump. We need to, zero risk.
And comedy is all risk.
Comedy is risk. People value edgy shit. People have always liked edgy shit. You hear about the only 50s comedy you hear about now is the people who were edgy in the 50s.
Yeah. And look at like Eddie Murphy, like how who like Eddie Murphy could pop.
Red Fox,
today,
like Red Fox was edgy. Red Fox was edgy. Red Fox. You telling me like you didn't get any pushback back then?
Yeah, dude.
Come on. What I'm saying, what I'm saying now is like, what? Like then now people, you should only push back now. Like you should only push back when something goes outside the line. It's just
that's right.
Like I'm not, again, this isn't Seth Rogen's take. I'm not responding to Seth Rogen. I'm responding to what I see in comedy. Like
yeah, dude. I don't know. It feels like we're in a desert, and like there's patches like oases that we're kind of stumbling across. But man, it'd be sick if we just had a full blown. This is why I hate the whole like and I'm not saying this will or won't happen. I don't know. But when like all the COVID libs are like, it's gonna be like the roaring 20s because us, the people that were locked down for a year, are finally gonna be let free. And it's like, no.
Is that a real take?
You haven't seen that, dude? It's all.
No.
Oh yeah, man. People are like, it's the roaring 20s are coming because once we're fully government vaccinated, it's gonna be like we're free,
I'm
man.
Stepping on a shotgun trigger if that happens. Gun in my mouth if I see that. Thank you for never sending that to me, by the way.
No, oh yeah, dude, I've seen it. It's like a common thought these days that like, and there's like New York Times articles and shit about it. How it's like, CRK talks about it. How he's like, man, like everyone's gonna be getting laid in the post-pandemic season. It's like, bro, it's no. It's not. If that's your take from this,
you're not you weren't fucking before.
Yeah, dude,
didn't fuck during.
Yeah.
Not fucking after.
Yeah.
Confucius say, but
Yeah.
the
that's verse 82 of the Tao Te Ching. Yeah.
it is.
It's also
Yeah.
a Migos
I
bar,
was
dude. Yeah.
I had the page pulled up in front of me.
Yeah.
Guilty. And
Yeah.
but okay, last thing I wanted to talk about. This is fun, by the way. This is like feels like an OG episode, doesn't it?
All right, let's talk about COVID for
No, but it feels like an OG episode. It's getting
Yeah,
loose. Maybe people
does,
will
yeah.
hate this. Like I'm wondering how like some
Man, if
people
they
may hate
do,
this.
I
don't care. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, don't care. There's a reason we never charge for anything. Yeah, and I'm sorry. It's all free, so get over it.
Yeah.
But the no, I love it. So
Yeah.
but aliens, right?
Yeah.
Kind of think the episode art, by the way, for this should be my Glenn Rockney Avi on the aliens guy face.
Oh, from leaning over, ready
The
to
meme, the old meme, the ancient aliens guy. I think that would be a sick.
That ancient aliens. Yeah.
The aliens. Remember the guy that
I thought you meant like Alien versus Predator shit.
No. I'm talking about like the guy going aliens. But that guy's face would be an awesome face swap, I feel like.
By the way, sorry, just interject. One of Schulz's best bits and oldest, like before he was even famous, was the aliens built the pyramids one. You know that one?
Well, save the take because I wanted to ask you about that. So no, because I'm picking right now. Interview time on you.
I'll do one more of these.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But let's use 6% of your brain today.
Yeah.
And so aliens have been getting a lot of love lately in the news, mainstream media, right? But it's funny because from our side of Twitter, the very contrarian to the mainstream media side of the Twitter, which normally good way to go, I think.
Yeah.
Even now, I don't think it's a terrible way to go, but a lot of people are saying like, yeah, aliens don't exist now because and maybe that's a bit of a straw man, but like I do see some people going like, yeah, fuck aliens. Like I don't believe in that shit. Like because now all these, confidential things are going to be leaked. So I want to know, one, what's your alien take? And two, why is this becoming prevalent? Like why is this news coming out?
I mean, like I'm definitely not contrarian enough to change my whole alien take based on a few like dumb CIA leaks or whatever.
Let's go. Light it up.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm just like, number one, I'm like actually into this shit. So I'll like study it. Maybe not to, I'm sure people know way more than I do, but I'm like I'm in the top 1% of people that are like researching alien shit.
Of OnlyFans, yeah.
I mean like, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You are.
That 4-digit.
We have a few gay listeners, so I knew they'd go your way.
I want to do has anyone done this yet? I want to do like an OnlyFans, but it's only pictures and videos of fans. Like
I think you've said that on a previous episode. So
and I want
at this point,
maybe that'll be someone did it, yeah. But
maybe that's. I mean, I feel like it should be you. Like
maybe that's
after a while.
Maybe that's how we make our money. It's just like fan reviews. Like I really like this one. It's just it's got a good laminar flow to it, and it's got.
I feel like it exists, but if it doesn't, at this point, it needs to be you.
That's our only Patreon will be that, or fans only fans.
There you go.
But no, but I mean, you either believe. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. You over the last 35 to 50 years. Of alien and UFO evidence and stuff. If you've been looking at it,
what kind of evidence?
Well, testimonials, videos, corroborative testimonials. Like my favorite one is the Phoenix Lights in Arizona, in 2009, I think, where even like the Republic, like 10,000 people saw it at the same time, and it was a giant.
Were they wearing masks?
Yeah, no. Yeah. And where even like the Republican governor came out later and was like, yeah, I saw that shit and it was aliens, where
that shit, dude, this shit is nuts, dude.
Yeah. So I'm saying that like if you are saying aliens don't exist because of some government leaks or some dumb mainstream media headlines or whatever, you know what I mean? Like
that's wild. How is that not a fucking
how come it shows me like hella zoomed into your URL? I don't actually see the the fucking.
Oh, I hope people aren't. Maybe that would fuck a lot of the
I don't know.
episode
I
up,
know.
but
Is that yeah? That's okay.
all
Yeah,
right. Well,
we'll
I'll
post
look through
links.
it at the end,
Yeah,
nonetheless.
but saying like for me, the evidence is so clear. Like I'm okay, not even trying to be controversial or anything. Like they exist and they have been communicating to humanity. Well, forever, I think, but really in the last century, 100%, no doubt. And it's I mean, there's just too many things that line up. There's too much shit out there. There's something going on, you know? And I think, I mean, there could be a number of things happening here, but maybe they say they're going to disclose soon and the government's trying to catch up. Maybe it's just a psyop. I'm not saying it's not a psyop, what's happening now, but I'm not saying that's strong enough to say that it doesn't exist.
What do you think of
The
the?
government doesn't have the power to say that to the of the reality that aliens exist or not. They do or they don't, and they're visiting or they're not, kind of thing.
Right. Either you believe it or you don't.
Yeah.
Like, why would?
No,
Yeah, exactly.
they have been watching us for our whole civilization, and they're just vibing behind the moon or some shit on some little base, and yeah, and the tech is crazy. Yeah.
What do you think of the Fox, or not the Fox News? So I have a family member,
Yeah.
who
Let's go.
big time alien guy, like big time. I'm talking like everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
Everything on TV. Like, no, doesn't anything new alien. Don't ask him if he's seen it. Just start talking about it because he knows.
Yeah.
And what he said is his big thing is like he's riding the wave. He's like, they can't hide it anymore.
Okay.
What do you think of that take? Because I don't know if I'm there yet.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't think you think they're just the pot's boiling over?
I think okay, and I'll be honest, this is something that I think would be cool if happened. Maybe I'm biased to this theory or whatever. But let's say these fuckers are real. They've been watching us, and they've decided in the next 10, 20 years they're going to start slowly but surely and completely disclosing alien life, that that they exist, or they're one of even a bigger group of extraterrestrials that exist, that are that are very advanced. And I don't think it's an adversarial thing, like they're going to come and take over and like try and like enslave us or whatever, because if they wanted to do that, they could just do that easily. Yeah. So I think the fact they've been watching us, like they know what's up, and okay, this is where it gets really trippy. See, this rabbit hole goes so deep, and I'll just dive right into the deep end here.
Yeah.
It's pretty commonly corroborated throughout like different. Okay, so it seems as if the only way that aliens will directly interfere with humanity, if you're willing to walk with me here, is they will stop the implementation of nuclear weapons on Earth, and they will like fuck with the codes. Like you'll type, like Biden will go and type in the code, and it won't work, right? Or it'll be reprogrammed, or this shit will just be shut down. There seem to be multiple like stories of this happening, where, and what seems to be said is that once we go nuclear, that's something that can affect beyond the boundary of Earth, kind of thing. So that's where they'll draw the line, like we'll let you fuck up everything because we're not going to interfere, because you have to learn your lessons on your own.
Wow.
But where we draw the line is nuclear shit. Like we're not going to let you like blow a fucking fabric and space-time hole kind of vibe. And so that there's just so many weird little things like this that that seem to. The other crazy thing is like abduction stories where people claim to have been abducted by aliens all over the world. Peasants in Brazil, military people, people of all walks of life, totally disconnected from one another, often describe the same kinds of aliens, the same species, the same. That's what's crazy is you get into the species thing.
Where is this on YouTube?
So I read, there's this book by I need to find the name of that. It just came, actually my landlady let me borrow it, and it just came out last year because she's really into this. And it's basically like this guy that's been researching this shit forever, and he just came out with all the latest evidence, you know, because it's such a recent book, but still talking about the old stuff. And so it's crazy. So yeah, there's like the gray aliens, which some people say aren't the most, like, they aren't the most Christ-like, let's say, or Buddha-like, you know, they might be a little more evil or some, you know, or weird or sociopathic. I don't know. I don't know.
The ones that exhibit whiteness, right? They do. Yeah. They voted for Trump. Those
grayness, dude. Yeah, exactly.
They did.
Yeah. They did. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. But sorry to interrupt you. This is I didn't want to forget that one. But sorry to interrupt you. But that's like how I think this could go, like media wise, is like getting politics into that, you know?
Yeah, dude. Like, the discourse around it. Yeah.
And aliens, they don't have genders.
Yeah.
There is no gender. They don't use gendered language. These are people that are advanced, like Jake Tapper saying this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and
what's ironically, I might believe that all to be true though. They might be past this shit in some.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just us. That's just what we become. I think we should stop becoming aliens, personally.
But, yeah. That's my political line. Yeah.
That's why we need to save comedy.
Yeah.
And you ever see an alien laughing in any movie?
Aliens are gonna fuck up comedy, dude. Yeah, it's not the cool way, the bad way.
You never see aliens having fun.
I know.
Anything. There's
taking everything so serious. Yeah, all their ascension,
surveillance. A lot
Star
of
Trek
surveillance.
is the most serious show I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah. A lot of surveillance happening from aliens. A lot of big tech surveillance.
Dude, man, we're fucked. It's all. This is all. Yeah, exactly.
It's just.
But no, nuts. But okay, you want to.
This alien has like they're doing BLM with the Phoenix Lights. Like above Minnesota.
Yeah,
and.
That's the next fucking I love that shit.
It's just lib ass. The aliens are just libs.
They're like we could have had Hillary if only you guys were a little bit more. That'd be so funny, dude. What would we do? What would I do, man? It would be
there's a Cheeto in the White House. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You want to hear my crazy?
Leap Glorp is voting blue no matter who.
Yeah. Oh, the alien celebrities are gonna be rough, dude. It's not gonna be good. Leap Glorp.
But so
yeah.
Well, okay. What do you say to the scientific method, bros? Like the real they can exist because opens up a book, you know.
So there's a difference between saying this is my whole yes, we want independently verified, non-subjective evidence of alien life to conclusively say that they exist. But there's a difference between using the scientific method as a method and a tool and be wearing it as a cloak of disguise, or it becoming a religion or a cult, where it's like, it's okay if you do science and you want to riff on actually, this is a perfect segue. If you want to riff on aliens as a thought experiment, smart scientific people do that. You know, you're not breaking some fucking rule by being like, I am like Neil deGrasse Tyson, dude, sucks, dude.
What's his alien take?
I think he's skeptical. I think a Rogan clip just came out where he's skeptical, and every comment's like roasting him, you know.
Just him with his like hand on like a
and it's funny because like
student's thigh, like, hey, you know, aliens don't exist.
Yeah, and it's funny. He's Biden. What's funny?
Neil deGrasse Biden
title, dude. Yeah. But no, what's funny is the fucking, where was it going? Wait, oh, he's like the one guest that you could tell Rogan like openly disdains, you know, where he's right. And Neil's like, you want to talk about this for 15 minutes? And Rogan's like, yeah, sure, dude. Like, I get, he's literally like sighing on it. It's so funny.
It's so funny. What's his alien take though? Like, why is he's the guy that pushes back
the dumb, on agnostic, you know, kind of unwilling to have any kind of courageous, you know, I don't know. I can't stand that dude. You know that, you know.
I know.
Like, yeah, fuck NDT. But yeah, so wait,
that sounds like the DMT that kills you. They're like, oh, he thought he was taking DMT, but he took NDT, and then he just died instantly. Yeah, because it sucked.
The drug, it's just like 1,000 versions of him like dancing in front of your face, like like scolding you for not being skeptical enough or something.
Like, he actually clawed his whole face off. Yeah, it was a bad reaction to it. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so this wait, so I don't want to derail too much. What were you?
I'm derailing you. I'm sorry. So what is his opposition? What is like the science opposition to like aliens?
I gotta
like,
be honest. I didn't listen to the exact clip, so I don't want to speak for him.
Not him. Just in general,
that.
the people who are just saying we don't have tangible evidence, no, like just shit like that.
Well, I think the assumption is that they haven't revealed themselves to us yet, and they kind of do like a law of large numbers thing, or like a the null hypothesis is, since none exists, and we don't have any direct evidence for it, that we just have to assume that the null hypothesis is true. And I think this is like, we're talking about like a scientific revelation here, right? So like, which always break the null hypothesis. That's by definition.
Ooh.
The null hypothesis is something that will be broken in the almost certainly in the future, by new evidence. I mean, I don't know, I said that kind of dumb, I feel, but
no.
But yeah, I think it's a misuse of it, and I think that it's like, I mean, you can't. That's as big an assumption as the other side. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's as big. Assuming that there's nothing is as big an assumption. The truth is, we don't know. Right.
Well, yeah, and that's my thing. Like, it's like, step out of your fucking science brain for a second. You really think we're the only life, like this type of life form? What advanced life form is that? What people say? Like, just we're the only one in the entire galaxy. Just like play the odds in your head, like only one.
Yeah, yeah.
But then these people will say they're atheist, and you're like, so you think like that would be the like religious version would say we're the only one. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you're like an atheist, you have to think that there's just life forms everywhere. Like, you're just like, nothing special. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. That's a great take.
So I don't know. That's me hitting like I got way too high. I got way too high before this episode. I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry.
This is great. No, this
I might have ruined the episode, so I'm sorry to people.
I think this is our best episode in weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's taking nothing down from Jeff, that was such a good ad.
Jeff's our financial advisor now.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah,
no, we hired him.
The FEC has determined that shorting assets for retirement accounts is not a good thing. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that, dude. That's
great. It's a
He's
determined.
Dude. There's some. I don't know if I said,
Jeff. So,
but So a good example of a guy you're talking about would be Carl Sagan, who was an atheist and was a pretty skeptical dude, but absolutely allowed himself the belief that aliens were that the universe is teeming with life and intelligent life. And so he was a good example of someone who played by the rules, but was willing to not be a total fucking diptard about it, and actually think about shit. And he would come up with like, maybe on Jupiter there could be life like this, and maybe on the, and he would come up with like different designs and shit. And it's like, come on, that's how it's done. Yeah, don't get left behind, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
don't get left behind.
They'll never make a light bulb. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. There's
insane. You don't want to be that guy.
The shit is out there. It's
flying a plane. Yeah,
there's some cool stuff out there. There's some cool stuff to trip out to. And it's But
what's the harm in believing it? Like I hear these people saying like fucking, this is to get like Department of Defense funding up. It's like, when have we ever needed an excuse to get the Department of Defense funding up? Like, it just goes up.
Yeah.
Like, exactly. I'm sorry. Like, it increases all the fucking time. We've never needed like, hey guys, we're gonna we have to tell people something. And it would be hilarious if Biden was like, let's go hard on the Space Force. Trump wasn't going hard enough on the, like, it would just be funny to me, like, because I remember that was the libs loved the Space Force bit. That you've ever talked to like just an absolute just fucking shit tard lib at the store, like just fucking like Trump's gonna use the Space Force, and you're like, fucking, oh god, dude, it sucks.
Yeah. Did you ever see that poem by Gil Scott Heron, Whitey on the Moon? You know that one?
I think so, but
where it's like, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's like, we can't pay my health insurance, but
thanks for hiding in the title, Gil.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's so I saw again on some Twitter shit, some like anti-woke, like, man, this like trauma porn is like, oppression porn is so dumb. I'm like, yo, I'm not like, that's Gil Scott Heron. He's like pretty cool.
On Gil Scott Heron.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like, and he's not wrong, dude. And it's like, man, you're trying to like cancel Gil Scott-Heron
Yeah,
for being like, that dude's dope. I'm sorry, man. It's like,
I love
come on,
Jill
dude.
Scott because of Gil Scott-Heron. Yeah,
Boom. Yeah. So anyway,
straight
it's
up.
just dumb. But yeah, I hate this like where you just have to like you have to zig when everyone else zags every time. Like,
Overcorrect. Yeah,
and
it's
then
contrarian.
you're talking to someone who like is always like has
Yeah.
the weirdest. You want my real alien take?
Yeah, you don't run go routes.
No.
No, yeah, everything. Yeah. You
Yeah.
don't you just curl. Yeah.
Yeah. You
fucking
exactly.
double
Yeah.
move. Oh yeah.
God, I got this fucking piece of dust that you keep seeing my touch my face. It's like
Yeah. I think you have,
something here. Yeah.
are you
I'm
living
not
in
on
a
meth, I
place? Are you
swear,
living
dude.
in a place where you could have mesothelioma?
Yeah. Is this like one of those Better Call Saul ads or something?
Yeah, exactly.
No, my real alien take is like they're real and they're actually our only hope, you know, or one of our like
spicy.
we need to decide that we're not going to stop fucking up our future and our planet and everything, right? And our home. But we're at the point now where we will need like some crazy alien technology to like take all the plastics out of the fucking water or whatever, you know, or at least help from them, you know.
So how
And
does that, so the technology, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like the technology that, because where people, I always hear, and again, that family member I was talking about earlier, this person is still like, oh no, they built everything. And his take is funny because it's like, when you know the guy, it's like, oh, the indigenous people didn't do anything. Okay, you get like it somehow spins the alien take into like racism. Where it's like only aliens could have built that. And it's like a shack in the forest. You're like,
no.
I think they built that. Yeah,
I'm glad you brought this up. I'm glad you brought this up.
Those people could never. Yeah.
No, that's hilarious. I definitely think that's the thing for sure. But I think it's like simpler than that. It's like, no, it doesn't take I don't think it takes anything away from like the Mayans say to say that they had help from aliens with shit. It's
for
still,
real?
You know, what do you,
I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. I haven't really.
Absolutely, man. It's like, come on. Like the way
I mean, I've heard a guy like at a liquor store say that, but I'm just, I don't know. Like I've never like, I honestly like, maybe it just felt like, oh yeah, cool. You know what I mean? Like probably, but I've never actually thought about it.
Which is honestly why it is. I'm sorry. It's like, sorry if this makes me like too woke for you guys, but like man, I don't know, man. We all have I'm not saying like they had like human sacrifice shit going on or whatever, but man, it's fucked up how like the Spaniards just took them all down with the disease and everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, come on, like we could be having such cooler information now, right? Like we wouldn't have these NDT tards or whatever, like roaming the streets, like, you know, packs of wolves at night. But no, man, they definitely, they're definitely like
picturing him in like the Mayan, like Mexico. I know, sorry.
Actually, yeah. His bow tie.
Find me a 16-year-old female science student to tutor. I would love it. Yeah. You ever seen his shirt? Y'all need vaccines, and he's like that. You ever seen that shirt?
Oh yeah,
it
dude.
sucks so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like no joke. Like so you deserve like a UFC fighter to just KO you. Like if you're
that's
wearing.
What I'm
that
saying,
shirt.
man. Like, well, look at that. He exists. Okay, here's a mofo that exists. His role in societies is to tell you that science is getting your vaccines and not believing in aliens. It's like fuck
beta.
This dude,
yeah.
What? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, but so how far does it go? How far does it go? Like are we talking like name historical monuments that you think maybe have been built by aliens or with help assistance?
All the Mayan and Egyptian pyramids were for sure.
Got it. I just want it on record. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, come on. The way that the stones, the stone, like not necessarily.
I'm sorry, like Rolling Stones in my head. Like, dude, the fucking Stones, like can't get
Stones,
no satisfaction. The aliens,
dude. Yeah,
yeah. I'm sorry.
Made by aliens.
I'm derailing you all fucking night.
But not even like the pyramid cubes, but in like South America, these blocks, these totally random giant fucking 2-ton blocks or more. I don't know. Yeah, probably way more than that. Yeah, I don't know. Perfectly carved, like in a zigzag diagonal line to where each side will meet when they're sandwiched together. And again, maybe someone will say like, oh, they couldn't have come up with that on their own. I'm like, yo, I'm not saying anyone's stupid here. I'm just saying like that seems crazy to me, you know. And definitely the Egyptian shit.
Yeah, we don't do it now.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly. We can't do it now. Yeah, that's the exact.
We don't do it now.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. So I think it's not like even though some people might use it like that, I don't think it's taking anything away from indigenous cultures to say that there was an alien thing. I think the opposite. Far from that. It's actually like that's what makes them cool.
But why would they stop? Why would they just like, okay, like the way I see that is like, why did they stop helping us?
I don't think they did. I don't think they. Well, maybe the buildings thing.
Well, that's what I mean. Like on my construction site, I should be able like, oh, the aliens like a new Google building. I got you. You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like, well, why did we?
Do you think we came up with like from start to finish the iPhone design by ourselves? I don't mean specifically that, but do you think humans came up with that in our brains, or do you think maybe the steps that led us there, the Wi-Fi, the chips, and everything, maybe that had alien help?
I mean, I haven't thought about it till now, but I mean,
I don't think we came up with all this shit on our own. Like, I think we had help, and I think they have ways of doing it, like subconsciously, like they'll give it to us in a dream or something, or they'll, you know. And maybe
have you had an encounter? Have you had an encounter?
I've had some. No, I haven't ever face to face seen an alien. I haven't even had like a hyper realistic dream where that happened.
Okay.
So no, I haven't like. I have had a few weird UFO things, pretty unexplainable, including one that I saw with my friend that was actually on the news on the whole West Coast because everyone else saw it too. So it was like a mass sighting. That was crazy because, yeah, me and my friend, it was like twilight. It was like this time. It was like twilight. Just the sun was just setting.
Right.
And we were looking. Must have been west. And we were in the Santa Cruz mountain. We were actually at my aunt's place, you know, up there, and we saw this weird we're like, oh, it looks like some fucking rocket, like way out there, you know, like pretty big, but just like normal size, like a plane, like cruising, and then it kind of like it like hit into like hyperdrive or something, and it left this you know, like on sci-fi shit, it'll leave that like jellyfish trail of energy behind it, like that, right. You know. So it looks super unnatural, unrealistic. But we both saw it. We both were like looking at it, and it was like woo, and it did this like warp drive thing. I don't know if it got faster, but it just definitely entered some new phase of whatever.
Crazy.
And it kept going, and we're both like, "What the fuck?" And then like the next day or later that night, like I saw on the news, everyone had seen it from like Seattle down to San Diego. What? And then I was like, "Holy fuck!" So if everyone saw it. Just doing the math in your head, the physics, that must have meant it was way out there, and it must have been huge because if everyone saw it from that length of
what was it called? Do you know? Do you know what would be?
I forget. I think it was in 2016 or 2017.
Oh, it was a Trump related thing.
Yeah. But anyway, that was crazy, and then I have had I don't want to get into it personally, but I have had some.
I think I've seen it. Okay.
Extremely strong, let's call them coincidences.
All right, that's fine.
Almost like beyond the realm of chance that something could happen. Right. Like, you know,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I it's just interesting because like again.
What about you? Yeah.
I've never seen anything. I haven't seen anything, and like, but in my head, like, yeah, they're there. I'm just like, I'm playing the numbers. I'm like, I have to, like, I don't think this planet is anything special.
It's literally not.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Telling me there's nothing just because you can't go reach it doesn't mean there's nothing. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's something, and even within our solar system, there's fucking a bunch of shit out there, right? Like it's like, I mean, I know I'm sounding very educated when I talk about.
No, actually, we'll talk about this. At least one more thing, because I forgot to bring that up. The Oumuamua, the Hawaiian telescope discovered. Have you heard about this?
Mm-mm.
So there's this astronomer from Harvard. I think his name is Avi Loeb or something. I could be butchering that, but I think he's like some Israeli scientist there at Harvard, and he basically they discovered this Oumuamua thing, which I think is the first human discovered object that originated from outside the solar system. And they figured that out by the math and physics of its orbit. It just came in like one slot, like sling, like a boomerang. It's like whoop and left. Like everything else is going in a fat circle, you know, like a big ellipse,
Right.
you know, even comets and all that stuff. But this thing just came and left. And it has this crazy shape and it has this like crazy composition or whatever. And this guy thinks he's like on record. Again, he's like a cited scientist, you know, like peer-reviewed, multiple, you know, citations, like a pretty like respected. He's actually the chair of the Harvard astronomy department, and he's like, I believe this is a signal from extraterrestrials. I believe it is a
Damn.
I believe it is a an object manufactured by extraterrestrials as a clue, and it was sent here on precisely on that path. Yeah. So, and it's, he has his book up. I don't know. I'm bad at this, but we could link to it or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I'm starting to read it, and it's pretty interesting. And this is he's not saying there's gray aliens or anything like that. He's just saying like, yo, this shit's crazy. And so yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, but I've always been like, how can you say not? Like, how can you say? And it just like, to me, I mean, I'll end with this. Like, to me, it just it means you lack a little bit of like any kind of like concept of anything beyond what you see. You know, like I don't know if there's a better word for that, but like, just any like, I don't care if you're atheist, like religious or anything. Like, I feel like you should still kind of be like, there's something. You know,
you should.
And that's what I believe. Like, there's
should not think about it. Yeah,
there's something, and it's like it doesn't have to weigh on your head. It just doesn't mean it has to dictate your lifestyle or anything. But it's very weird to not just to be like, nah, like there's nothing, you know.
Yeah, it always weirds me out when people are sure that there's not.
You just created your own borders, like on your like, nope. Yeah, just there's blinders on. Like there has to be something. Like there has to be coincidence, and like people couldn't be like, well, actually, guys, you know, for that, like you can do all that. That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't think you have to. Like.
Yeah,
there's something else out there, and I think it's like, just, you know, look, it's fine to not believe the mainstream media, but nobody developed oh, aliens are real now. You know, like nobody did that. People that believed in aliens are like, look, like I'm sure some people raised an eyebrow at that shit, because alien people are gonna be the first people that don't believe the mainstream media. So they look at it and they're gonna go, what's going on here? But again, like I said, there could have been just like, look, there's overwhelming evidence. Let's just lean into it. Maybe we could use it for something. It could be being used for something. I'm not saying it's not. Anything the media reports, I feel like it has a utility, right? But like, it's a very weird mindset to be in as a person, to just be like, that can't happen. And you're like, well, you're just gonna like, I bet you if you talk to some scientists like deep down after a couple beers, they're like,
for sure.
They're like, there's some shit, and I've seen some shit, and there's some shit. I can't say this, you know, but
this is the thing where actually they've Rupert Sheldrake's a good guy that talks about this. One of my favorite thinkers. How, you know, the scientific orthodoxy functions as a giant, far from being like an it represents ironically the cessation of creative thought and scientific inquiry. It represents the things that you can't say, can't talk about. And one of my big things I've been getting into the last couple of years, for sure, is the human psi phenomenon, the psychic stuff, and I just got into. I always believed that kind of stuff and have had weird experiences or whatever, but I got into it the last couple of years. I didn't know that there was actually so much scientific literature on it that's impenetrable. It's like there's some effect. It's small. It's not like we're moving like forks with our minds or some shit, but it's like there's a huge statistical advantage to the idea that we have some level of being able to extend beyond our minds, like guessing what suit what a random card from a deck will be.
Oh, you know, I'm a gambler. You don't ever have to convince me of this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly.
So I thought Hofstra was going to beat Loyola Marymount on a fucking Tuesday night at 9 p.m. No, I just had a feeling. Yeah. Trust me. We know that anybody who gambles knows this.
For sure. Yeah, and that's our. So there's, if you want to check that shit out, there's like a Google talk. You know, those weird Google talks. but by this guy Dean Radin, who talks about all this, and it's pretty fascinating, and just total nerds like debating this shit. It's hilarious. But yeah, that you find that it's almost like a personality trait more than anything, that people aren't willing to entertain this stuff. It's not like a conclusion that was come to rationally. It's more just like I am this type of person, therefore this is what I believe kind of thing. Yeah, for sure.
No, I agree. So I think that's good. I think that's a good time to wrap up. But one announcement just wanted to make. We're gonna do some music live streams. Now let me explain that real fast. We're gonna talk about him and I mean, we don't all like him and I don't like the same exact music, but there are some common bands and artists and stuff that we're pretty well versed on, both of us. This is gonna be we're gonna do one a month on our YouTube channel. So subscribe on YouTube, even if you listen somewhere else. Just subscribe, because then you can get that. It's gonna be YouTube only. First one's gonna be the Beatles.
Yes, let's go.
I think it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna get into some, like, the way I looked at it, the structure I had in my head was gonna be talk about discography and just you know, a little quick dive on the discography, you know, a few minutes of that, then go into trajectories. Where was everybody going right before you know this happened? What were going to be their politics? You know what I mean? Like, was Lennon going to still be a lib? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Like, was he gonna lib out like a lot of the 60s figures, you know? Like, was he gonna do that? And but yeah,
boom.
So we're gonna do that. That'll be. I'm thinking, like, you know, around the June 15th range. I would think would be a good time to do that. I mean, I've been listening to them all the time, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, we're gonna do quite a few, and subscribe on our channel. What's that?
It needs to be a series for sure. Yeah,
one a month. One a month.
Yeah.
Oh, the Beatles. You're saying the Beatles itself?
Yeah, sub-series. Yeah, sub-series. Yeah, I feel like we could talk about that for like a good 10 hours if we were.
I think we have some listeners who are like, I fuck with the Beatles. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. It's a safe space. You can like them. It's okay. You don't have to like some.
I know.
You don't have to like some edgelord version of them, like where you're like, or some like fringe that only 5 people have heard of, but they copy the Beatles. You're like, okay, you don't have to like that. Just like the Beatles.
Yeah.
And I'm at Glen Rockney. He's at Crypto Sci. Follow us on Twitter at RareCandyPod1. Leave a review on iTunes too. Leave a review and a rating. It helps. Even if you listen somewhere else, just do it on iTunes for us, man.
Yeah.
If you like us. And that's it for us, guys.
All right. Peace.